Good morning, welcome back to casa.texpina. We're on build day number 251. All right, today we are expecting the landscapers to start working today. They did deliver two loads of dirt yesterday, so one over here that you see and one back over by the bunkhouse. So we are expecting them to show up today and get started on the landscaping. They are expecting maybe about 2 weeks to get that all completed. So it'll be something new and fun to watch. Other than that, our general labor crew is here. Electricians are here, carpenters are here, and painters. Yes, that's about everybody. So let's walk around, see what everybody's working on this morning, and let's get started. Alright, let's go ahead and walk in the house and see what we're working on here. Looks like our electricians are doing a little arrangements on our wiring. So this is the photo cells that controls the fence lights on this side of the house. Let's see what else they're working on the inside. Rearranging some of the switches so that they have a more orderly layout. So that's what electricians are working on. You can see one of our painters here in the back. This is Mr. Wilson. He's working on sanding and painting our all of our doors that got taken care of yesterday. And our carpenters are continuing to work on the shelving for here in the pantry area, at least this cabinet pantry anyway, the cabinet shelving. Mr. Allen is continuing to work shelving materials and door faces for the under sink cabinetry here in the utility room. And then we have a couple people, our other two painters on the other side of the street, continuing with more of the cabinet doors. As I said, we have lots and lots of cabinet doors, so they're doing more sanding, macias, and primer paint. So that's what everybody's working on this morning. All right, our landscapers showed up this morning. We're getting started. Gonna be over the next week or so, 2 weeks, and we are starting on the outside edge, cleaning up all the excess gravel and whatever, and then they're going to start putting out, moving some of the dirt that they dropped off and use that to fill in the edges. So we'll watch this as it goes throughout the day. And yes, look, they do have wheelbarrows here. Huh? All right, this morning our guys are going to manhandle the generator into place where it's supposed to be on the pad right around the corner here. So one step closer to getting it in place and prepped. step of the day was getting rid of most of the debris. So we had a lot of small gravel, rocks, concrete debris, and that's what they've been working on so far. So that's the first step, get everything on the outside all down to just dirt. Fill back in the material up against the fence line so that we've got a level starting surface. And then we've also got a gentleman over here that's picking out all the weeds and grass and dirt, so you want to have a fresh, clean start, correct? So that's what he's working on. All right, Mr. Allen's moving along on his cabinet doors here. So utility room's getting some cabinet doors. Hinges on, test fit, make sure they in the right spots before they're all pulled off and painted. Small adjustments. And Mr. Alex is continuing to work on the shelving for here and the pantry. So just the cabinet area here. Again, this area here is going to be taken care of by our welders. It'll be a steel shelf system. Yeah, we're getting our island set here in the walk-in closet. So we're going to put the square on the ground right here. A little saw cutting. And now they're chipping out just enough to get it to set down inside. We'll come back to this way. Okay, so the engineer from DoorTech, Mr. John, is here to check out all the wiring, prerequisite wiring for the garage door as well as this sliding gate. So he checks it out. If it works, he will send pictures to the home office to get it scheduled for installation. And we should see them hopefully by end of week or early next week, whenever they can fit us in the schedule. All right, the engineer's brother-in-law, Chief Operations, Mr. Al, has dropped by with presents again. So we've got the tubular steel or round steel rods that we're going to use for clothes racks throughout all of the closet areas. Some more cement and some more wood glue. Lots of woodwork still going on. Alright, our main kitchen oven has been installed. So the electrical outlet was put into place in the back and plugged in, tested, and then cut off at the breaker because we're still under construction. We didn't want to leave it on. Alright, the island is set in place here in the closet. The next thing going in is going to be these clothes racks, the rods for the clothes to hang on. And Mr. Al brought those by a little bit earlier. So these are some of them out here. Stainless steel rods. All right, now we're starting to get the floorboard screwed down up here in the attic. looks like a whole bunch of gophers came through my yard. What is all this? Oh yeah, that's the landscapers starting to dump in the fill material that they had across the street. They will start spreading this out tomorrow. So today was just all backfill, getting the material spread out, and they'll start working on it tomorrow. Let's go look and see where everybody else is at. They started taking the cabinet doors that they were working on and getting prepped for final paint back across the street. The engineer's brother-in-law, Mr. Al, came by and said he did not want them painting it on the back porch, just to keep from having overspray go onto the glass and the walls and the tile and everything else. So easier for them to work over here. Don't have to worry about overspray getting on anything other than the ground. So these guys have been over here most of the day. You can see they're starting to continue to spray. So some of these are still putting on the base paint. So you can see where Mr. JR is going from the gray primer to the white base paint and getting prepped. So that's what they've been working on. Yes, obviously we have lots and lots and lots of doors, cabinet doors. So these guys have been working on these for several days. And unfortunately, I think they're going to work on them for several more. We got quite a while to go. Okay, let's go walk back inside. You can see the landscapers are up here in the front. Like I said, they've been just backfilling for most of what they're working on today. So take a quick walk up. I think y'all saw some of it when they were on the when we were on the drone shot there earlier. So we're working on getting this all set up, backfilling in. They're gonna do it at a pitch so that all the water drains away from the wall and out onto the sidewalk into the road. So yes, they are using wheelbarrows. These are homemade style. They manufactured these on their own somewhere. These are not, obviously not store-bought wheelbarrows. So we take the wheelbarrows in, run it up the little ramp. We're going to cruise in here, and then they are spreading around the fill in little piles everywhere. So they'll come back tomorrow and continue this and also start spreading it out. Inside, you see Mr. Cho over there, one of our lead electrician. They did have all the lights in the house on earlier. What they were doing is they were starting to mark out which switches, which outlets, which rooms were which on the circuit breaker out here in the hallway, out in the garage area. Let's go take a look at that, because I think they're still working on that. Yeah, see, he's got a little template in his hand there, and he's got written down, starting to write down what belongs to what. So we got lights and outlets, roll-up doors. We got all kinds of things written on these. This is the main panel side, generator panel side. Right now this is on a manual switch. This will be converted over to an automatic once the generator guy decides to come back out and do the install for the automatic transfer switch. Let's take a look here in the utility room. Our under sink cabinet, English is so hard. Our under sink cabinet has been installed. The doors are rough, so these will still need to get painted. Same as the ones up here on the top. All of our electrical outlets have been put in. So with a little cleanup, and once they finish this area here, we can call to get the washer and dryer installed. Yes, I can install a washer and dryer by myself, but where we bought the washer and dryer, it came with a warranty. If they don't do the install, I don't get the warranty. So we're making sure that happens. And let's take a look here in the hallway. I passed right by Mr. Alex, who's continuing to do the shelving here for the pantry cabinet area. All right. right, it's almost yabba dabba do time. Guys are starting to put stuff away. We're wrapping up for the afternoon. We're going to do pretty much the same. We had a great day today. Lots of things accomplished. Lights all on. New stove in place. Hooked up, wired up, tested. Everything works. So we're doing great. If y'all like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here and you'll be subscribed. Hit the bell icon just below the view screen. You'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So until we see you again tomorrow, have a great afternoon and God bless.